sector, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just south of your main city, you've got 3 mana nodes, like 2 gold nodes, 2 iron nodes, all crammed in one spot.
So my borders will reach all the way to that southern tunnel.
Oh, it's because of his hermit trait, Fairlight. He doesn't want his cities to touch.
Yeah, well, I just
He could still take that spot.
You should
just carefully not touch them.
You should just expand like north a little bit instead, because you've got another gold mine and another mana node behind you, and leave that spot down there to make a whole second
he
city.
took a trait where if the edge of his
the way
city
I
is
have
touching another
made my
city,
capital
he gets,
city is gonna get to 30 pop pretty
negative
fast.
stuff.
And basically, because I can't go up, I have to take every single tile available to me.
Alright. I would still say it's a colossal waste to not make a second city out of all that.
You have a point. I'll probably do it. I'll make a second city there. And I'll just use the tunnel to go up.
Like, that's the amount of resource crammed into that one little spot is more than most. Like, I've already explored like most of the northern coasts of this map, and that spot down there is one of the best city spots I've seen so far, just based on the huge concentration of resource.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'm nervously looking at that large monster den infestation that's creeping into your area, Fairlight.
Yeah, I see that.
That's literally what happened to me last game.
City of Blinsk.
Whoa, I just got kicked out of the game.
Yeah, that happens. Luckily, unlike Warhammer 3, I don't have to go rehost the whole lobby because it's all online, so it'll just resync it. Yeah.
W.
Thankfully, interruptions in this game are pretty, rapidly resolved. It's not as bad as Warhammer.
Alright, chat. So I just summoned a wyvern, fought a guy, and lost a wyvern, which sucks. Rapid Evolution Enchantment is ready to go. And usually I would start researching that right now. In all my testing, I never had a problem with starting casting that right away. Rapid Evolution would make it to where
when you raise a city, it leaves behind like city ruins. Are those ruins like a tile you can build on or nah?
I think anyone can interact with them to build on them.
Yeah, if you use those ruins to rebuild a city, it's cheaper on the Imperium, I think by half. And you can also spend 3 turns to just remove the ruins to place a city wherever you want it.
Oh, you can just remove it? Okay.
3 turns, but yes, you can.
Okay, the first of my enemies has been destroyed. Next!
Thank you, Poral. Appreciate the tier 1 sub. Welcome. Alright, so chat, we just got
I realize all this murder
hero.
probably makes me look like I'm on Team Evil. But don't worry, I promise I'll do good boy things later to get my alignment back up.
Your alignment is a neutral.
For the greater good.
Oh, we get our first hero. Okay.
Each pop grants 2 mana. This will be really good. Alright, so this guy's
Why
an
my
arcane
hero recruitment pool all half-naked people?
I don't know, my hero recruitment pool is a bunch of guys calling themselves the Bum Busters, and I'm not sure what they want.
Hey, those guys are pretty cool. This guy.
Oh Man, I have never had a... So I just finished researching a unit enchantment. In all my testing, I was able to immediately start casting that. And this is the first time I've not been able to, because I started out with no mana crystals and no pastures to get more food anywhere near me.
Well, don't forget that like we can also set up like ongoing trade agreements. So if you're making a lot of money and no mana, or vice versa, we can swap resources pretty easily. I am currently quite mana choked, but I have a lot of gold. So
I'm drowning in mana, but I need more money. I need more. Let's see.
So I'm not gonna do any like, I'm not gonna make anything crazy, but I could set up like an agreement where it's like you send me like 10 mana per turn, I send you 10 gold per turn or something, or maybe 20, I don't know. But that would be like, it would help you with your gold shortage, and it would help me starving for mana.
Yeah, is this like all automated, or is it like something that you have to do like every turn?
You open up the diplomacy menu and you set up an ongoing trade deal, and it just does it every turn.
Oh, that's kind of sick. Okay.
Are you winning yet?
Yeah,
We haven't found the enemy cities
extended
yet. I've
trade
got a bunch of
deals
scouts on
would
the
be
map. We're
neat.
working on it. Right now, I have a Whispering Stone that is telling these guys, like, love me, every turn. So these guys are liking me more and more and more. I have another Whispering Stone with the city down here. So same thing here. I don't know that I'm going to keep that one, but right now it's keeping them in check. And we are building a little outpost right here.
Holy moly, that infestation, you weren't kidding, Muck. That thing is, kind of large and in charge.
You're not going to be able to handle the core of it, but you should be able to handle the attacks it sends at you, but you're going to have to keep an eye on it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't wait.
And yeah, one of my test runs, I had a dragon nest right next to me. It was so awful.
We had, in our first campaign that we did, we had a player named Kazi. He had a infestation spawn, like, right in his face that had... It was like tier 4 dreadnought tanks or whatever they're called.
Oh my god.
And it was like 3 of them. So we had like 3 of these like heavy hulking metal literal tanks with guns just rolling around his border right at the beginning of the game, and he had no way to get rid of them. Luckily they never like sieged his city or anything, but it was pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh, is someone
So some
gonna
of you may have seen that chat.
tame Blitz?
My
They're
scouts
slow-
just
their-
all
their
went around,
city's
and
slowly
a
coming to
lot of
my
them
city.
picked up resources
It
they
took
found.
over 2 mana nodes. and
Like
it's
that's
heaving
mana.
it.
I really want that.
Oh,
That's
Blintz,
next turn.
like basically all of the free cities have declared war on me except one, the one that was closest
my
to me,
gosh.
and
Oh.
and I just burnt that one down.
Oh,
I didn't like how close it was to my border, so
yeah,
If
let
you
it-
haven't done it already, Fairlight, don't forget that if you're not going to give a Whispering Stone to the guy you burnt down, you can give it to your own city and boost it.
Oh yeah, you know, it did give me it back. I should give it to them. Although, I wonder if there's any free cities I can give it to, or if they're all at war with me, literally every one of them.
We have found 4, and I'm currently whispering to 2 of them. I can give up Blinks if anybody wants it. It's just a placeholder right now.
Oh, the only one that I can interact with is called Riverbed. Where's Riverbed?
Riverbed's right next to mine, and I already put a Whispering Stone in.
Okay, yeah, that's yours. Yeah,
Yeah,
then I don't have a
that's
free
your
city.
natural vassal. Everybody should start with one near them.
I'll just put it in my own city then.
Oh, is it because you're right above me? No shot.
Yeah, don't I like if you're playing underground, don't forget to check the surface periodically, because even if you don't pay attention to what's going on up here, that doesn't mean the other team can't just like come down the chimney like Santa Claus and kill you. So
Yeah. Right now, I've been trying to find an exit without trying to pick up Seafaring, but I think I might just pick up Seafaring.
You honestly should get it, because throughout the game you'll need to do things like cross small bodies of water, and you don't want to just hit it like a wall.
Yeah. I hate that you have to take a turn to go into the water, and then you get your second turn to actually move.
Yeah, and there's some units that bend the rules. Like my second army right now is a little rock elemental and like a little baby wyvern, and they can just go right out over the water and come back, and they don't waste turns. But my main army is
because
like
they're
what
flying.
you said, where the rock
Yeah.
elemental flies.
Yep. It's
I
like a
would not
hovering
have
unit.
thought.
If you check, it doesn't have legs, so it's a hovering unit.
What was the map size for this? Was this large or extra large?
Mukluk dancing, mukluk dancing,
he said
mukluk dancing, mukluk dancing,
Yeah,
mukluk
this is just
dancing,
large,
mukluk
not
dancing,
extra large.
mukluk mukluk
That'd be
let
too
loose
huge.
the mooks of war.
Thank you, Arcadian. Welcome back, buddy. Appreciate that.
Seems like we have a lot of space to work with up top, but it sounds like our underground players are a little congested, so... Just because you have underground adaptation doesn't mean you can't also come up to the surface and make a city here if you really don't have any space to move down there.
Yeah, I think our underground is literally like right above yours, basically.
It's the Hermit Kingdoms that's screwing us over if we go on top.
Well, I mean, only if you don't have to rub your border against us. Like,
Nah.
you could stop one tile short of it as long as
Yeah.
both players communicate.
yeah, literally just leave one tile between us and you're fine.
My gosh, I see so much treasure below south because of Mukluk's pioneer.
Yo, yeah, I take back what I said. You're probably pretty safe. You know what's directly above you?
Mm-hmm.
The freaking ocean. There's nothing above you.
Let's go.
Kyo,
Let's
one
go.
tip I could share with you is the entrances that are closest to you. If you go through the little, tunnel and it takes you to the surface, build an outpost right on top of it. And that way, they have to cross your border in order to even get into the tunnel.
Oh yeah. There's a couple free cities surrounding these entrances too. My gosh.
I think Bomb just fell asleep.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, chat, another spot I would love to expand is like right here in between this stuff, but it's right in between two infestations. The Pyreborn Hunt. No, this is for Blinsk.
58 months.
Okay, so that's over by home. So basically a quest spawned, and if I kill this, then I get a bunch of bonuses. So that thing is still scary. Oh wait, we got this guy coming over too. Oh wait, there's a chance. There is a chance. Lower his battle. Oh my god, Chad, I'm scared. Fairlight, I need to confirm something with you. You mentioned that if your hero dies in battle, but you win the battle, your hero comes back. Is that only when you're fighting other players, or does that include AI as well? Or Or does anyone know? Because he's got his headset off right now.
I think the option is Resurgence. I think it's every fight.
Okay. I'm looking at a very risky battle to get this infestation off my back, and it says low risk, but the bar's pretty even, so I feel like I'm gonna have some losses here, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, your hero should survive.
Alright, here we go.
Muck, that gorgeous city spot you offered me on the west coast, I think perhaps you should just take it, because
Okay.
I think it would be easier. Because I found another great city spot on the east, and I can't go east and west at the same time. I don't have enough manpower.
Roger.
So, I think I'm just gonna start yoinking aggressively everything east of you. So you can take west.
aggressively.
Yes, I'm just gonna start like founding cities all over the place to your east and south, or mostly east. So that leaves like that spot west of you, and then south of you along the coast, south of you inland. So you've got room to go, but I'm gonna start expanding north and eastward. Kind of want to send a scout to go find Brockgar and just like randomly have a scout pillage one of his tiles as revenge for him killing my scout earlier in the game.
Now, question about this good versus evil thing. Every time we pillage or burn down our vassals, you know, you get this evil alignment.
You don't have to keep the good alignment. It'd be a nice touch if you do for RP flair, but I'm already technically -5. So
That's why I was like, wait a minute, how strict are we being on this roleplay here?
ever so slightly, maybe just a little bit evil.
Evil.
Yeah, no, it's not strict at all. It was just kind of thematic for the campaign, but you do what you got to do to survive. All right, I was gonna be the righteous guardian of the seas, and now there are no seas because I live in a mountain in the middle of the continent. So clearly my RP ideas have been thrown out the window. I'm just trying to survive.
Silver Star, are you, because I heard you kind of going back and forth on whether or not you were going to take those resources south of you. Did you decide on that?
You mean underground?
Yes.
Well, yes, I'm eventually taking them.
Okay, I will not touch them. They're right next to a stairwell, and I could have easily just gone down the stairwell and grabbed a few, but I'm not going to do that if you're taking them, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm taking them because I don't have anywhere else to expand, really.
Okay. Kind of surprised at how few free cities we have found so far.
Silverstar, can you summarize what kind of race you're playing again? I know you're underground, but what else?
Well, my original idea was I was going to go with the industrious people, but I decided to go into the gun people, whatever they're called. The Reavers?
Reavers,
Oh, I
yeah.
played them once.
So the basic idea is going to be I'm going to be going for geomancy and transform my people into rock people and elementals and running with guns and ironclads. I'm also going to be getting
Gotcha.
golems and taking hive mind and connecting myself to the construct.
That's almost exactly what my underground society did.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have
right,
front
chat.
line
So,
of
rapid
golems
evolution
and then
enchantment.
back line of guns.
All units that can evolve gain more XP, and
My
if they're
game
about to
just
die,
crashed.
one
Do I
time they
just,
will
do I just
slip
do,
away.
Does it just click to join back in, or have to put in the code?
You
should be able to
Now I got a
from the
lot
main
of mana
menu,
from picking
like
it
when
up
you
off the ground
click
last turn.
multiplayer, all the multiplayer sessions you've ever joined should be listed, including this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, we got another scout here. Let's send that around. I think we need to get an actual... I don't know. I do like having 8 to 10 scouts, which is a lot, but then they can just swarm the map, grab all the resources, and give us a lots of map pack, which is really what I'm built for right now. Oh god, thank god. Okay. Alright, more mana, or a mana and knowledge split. Okay, so chat, knowledge is how much research you get done each turn. Right now I'm getting 60 resource points each turn. Mana is mana that we spend on spells. I'm using a lot of mana right now to keep resummoning units, because they keep dying. So I'm going to make this a conduit. You can change that over time. And then we are going to start transforming this outpost into a city. That will take 3 turns. Although I could... You know, I could do... Hang on a second. Can I... actually, I don't think that can be canceled. I could have gotten an upgrade that... I could have purchased this, which will shorten how long it takes to make a city, and then done this, but it's okay. It's alright. We can use that Imperium on something else. So let's do...
Yeah, I love them for being super evil. They just found my capital as well,
population.
so I can't wait to get rushed by 3 people and murdered.
Should we try to coordinate a defense, or have you start making a backup city somewhere?
Backup city is the plan. I'm putting down an outpost right now. Setting up a new home for myself.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but you can transfer your throne city.
You could...
you can transfer your capital.
Okay, I've never used that feature, but I think I understand what you're saying.
If Muck had agreed to give me that northwestern stretch of land, I was actually going to move my capital there. I was going to transfer the throne and everything.
Sorry, it had the mammoth tree. Not really sorry, but I'm pretending like I am. So anyway, now chat, now it is units that can evolve, like this Lesser Stone Spirit and the Wyverns, but of course all my Wyverns freaking died, have a higher chance of surviving these auto battles, because once per battle, when they get to 1 health, they randomly just like teleport backward to survive.
I killed Brockgar's scout. Revenge for them killing my scouts repeatedly.
Take out those insidious evils.
You know, now that I've explored a little further, I'm not as far to the center of the map as I thought. I'm a little bit northwest of it. I mean, I'm still far enough inland that my capital is not on the water, which bothers me a little bit, but not as screwed as I initially thought.
Muck, are you playing the White Walkers? Someone earlier said like the Frost clan, for the orcs from World of Warcraft, because I made my people look like orcs and they're living in an icy area. So hang on, I can zoom in on some of them. It's like this is some of them right here. I like this guy's mask. That's really cool. He's playing Finland. Finland? Evening, Mike,
Anyone
evening,
on
chat.
the free
What's up,
city
Nagami?
of Meadow?
On it? Oh,
Or
you mean
like-
like have a whispering stone on it? I
Yeah.
see Muck's flag on it.
Okay. Yeah.
If you
Oh,
click
yeah,
on the
yeah,
city
yeah.
and if you click the city, you can look at the loyalty meter and you can see whose banners are there. But Muck better get them on a leash quick because they're at war with me and I'm kind of already in murderer mode. I already burnt one city to the ground.
Oh shit.
I
Oh,
gave, yeah, no, I want to keep them. I gave them a stone on turn 2 when I found them, and they're already halfway vassalized.
Yo,
Gotcha.
yeah, because I know how chill they were.
Now, I do not know how to ask them to leave you alone, but they are they're getting to the point where they're going to start giving me income.
Ooh.
I'm surprised how few free cities we've found, though. But I've never played on a map this big, so maybe it's like they're just more spread out. So chat, right now, if you look at like my capital city here, you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles to it. But we look at over here at Fairlight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's only got one more than me. That's not, you know, hugely different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Meadow
6, 7,
has
8,
sent
9.
a war party
got a
to
lot.
raid your domains. Yeah, I know they're your followers and all that muck, but these guys are gonna have to die.
Not my
I'm sorry.
followers yet.
Lol.
Farm the war party.
Farm them.
Farm the war party. Hold on, is that a diplomacy thing? Can I talk to them and be like, hey, leave him alone?
You don't control. As soon as they become your vassal, their diplomatic standings will match yours. So you said they're already halfway vassalized. As soon as they reach vassalage, then they'll leave me alone because they'll be my ally the same way you are.
All right, chat. So this is another one I really like, Draconic Vitality. Your people become a little more draconic, and that means a lot more health and health
11
regeneration.
knowledge per turn to gain 261 food.
So let's see. We're going to.
Tempting. No.
Can we hit that?
I'll take my good guy points. There, I got.
Dang it! God, I'm losing troops left and right. All right. Well, we got all those resources, but more losses. Okay, we're gonna start building an outpost there on that tree. How tough is this ritual circle? That's pretty tough. That is pretty tough. Oh man, these auto battles are killing me. I'm losing a unit like every battle.
How mad will you be if I tell you I have not yet lost a unit?
No, I'm happy for you. What was the two things that you picked to start?
What two things?
Like I picked the spies, you know?
Oh, I took experienced seafarers because I was going to be on the ocean, you know.
Yeah.
And then I took reclaimers so that when I clear an infestation, I get crafting mats. Because I saw originally I was going to do like Hermit Kingdom, but since people voted to turn on regenerating infestations, it means it'll be a steady supply of crafting mats for me for the whole game.
And what was your people type?
Feudal aristocracy.
Okay. I wonder if they just have
But,
like better early game units than Primal or something.
No, a lot of it is actually tinkering with the AI of my lord. I respect my lord immediately, and I got rid of his ranged attack. I spec'd out of it, and instead I gave him an axe, so he runs in and tanks. So he's basically carrying all my fights. I had to do a lot of fights against the AI and then watch the replay. Like I would auto battle and then watch the replay to see what they were doing. And I finally, you know, decided to do it this way. It was actually a tip from someone in my Discord. They said like, respec and get rid of the ranged attack because you're